This is Onalaska High School basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Nice pass to the outside. Gamoki from the wing for three, and he buries it. It's the board. Here's Kickwhipper. Here's Victor. Victor gonna go to the rack, and there it is. Nicky Odom with it. Nicky, alley-oop to Victor. There it is. Desmond with another one.
This is the WIAA D2 Section 1 final from John Shelton Court at Onalaska High School. Tonight, the number 1 seed 17-0 Onalaska Hilltoppers host the number 3 seed 10-12 Rice Lake Warriors. Winner plays at state right down the road at the Lacrosse Center. Playoff basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network is presented to you by Fitzpatrick, Skemp & Butler LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. And by iBoomerang, tools that return a profit. Bill Genius, I go for less travel and wearable technology. iBoomerang.com. Also by the Onalaska Athletic Booster Club. Become a member at OnaBoosters.com. Hilltoppers Athletics on CRSN are also brought to you by
Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Big Al's Lacrosse. Great pizza since 1979. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Natural, gentle, and effective care. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference. Cooley Bank. Bank with confidence. The Crow Lacrosse, American Gastropub, and Bourbon Bar. Noble Insurance, building strong relationships to secure your future. Also by Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Cooley Golf Bowl, the number 1 recreational facility in Onalaska. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Howie's Lacrosse, thank you for 75 years. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Seven Rivers region since 1984. B.A. Burrito Company, boldly mix mad flavors, delivered right to your door. And by Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the Lacrosse area since 1969. King Street Kitchen Lacrosse, traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. Jones Construction, award-winning builder specializing in remodels and new construction. Geno's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with attitude. And by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers.
Now, here with the call from John Shelton Court at Onalaska High School, Scotty Gran and Tom Yashinsky.
Welcome to John Shelton Court in Onalaska, Wisconsin. Coach, we're here, the sectional finals, and all the pomp and circumstance that goes with it as the Onalaska Hilltoppers 17-0, ranked number 1 in Division I, take on a 10-12 Rice Lake Warriors team, but that's a very deceptive 10-12, Coach. I think we can kind of break it down a little bit and say that in the Big Rivers Conference, when you're the only Division II school in that whole conference, that's a level of competition that you can't really talk about other than it's really good.
You know, and that's something that Rice Lake really prides themselves on in all sports, is playing up in competition, and that helps them when they get to the postseason in every level, every sport, that they've played against really tough competition. Obviously, River Falls is a team still playing. I don't know if they played yet today or if they're scheduled, if they're playing later on, but they're playing today on the final weekend before state. So, and 2 of their losses were to them. Hudson, very solid team. Chippewa Falls had a good season. Eau Claire Memorial, Eau Claire North, all these teams that made little runs here in the postseason, and Rice Lake has been playing against them all year. So that 10-12 record definitely is deceptive. They have a very quality team. They've been here before. They've made it to state before.
Yes, they have. 2 years in a row, actually. Kevin Orr, head coach, in his 19th season at Rice Lake. They went to state in 2014 and 2015, losing both times. However, probably should have won in 2014, lost one of their best players to a hand injury. I know that really kind of set them back, and they lost to Mount Horeb, if I'm correct. So, yeah. So this team's been here before. It's got quite the track record of success. It's a good program. And the coach's son, Tyler Orr, spectacular sophomore, one of the best sophomores in the state, averaging around 17 points a game. he's going to be tough to stop. And, we looked at it, Coach. You got 4 guys in double figures, Nick Schlamp, Noah Rowe, and Alex Belangia also round that out. And Belangia, you know him quite well.
Yep, he's a football kid. He was a kid that, as a freshman, when we played them in 18, as a freshman, he was called up. He was on the varsity squad. I don't think he saw a ton of action that night, but super talented athlete. I know he was an all-region football player this year, as I was one of the people that helped pick that team for our region, and just a really talented kid, a very fluid athlete. So excited to see him play today as well.
Yeah, no question. Look at this team again, 60 points a game, 62 allowed. They beat Medford Thursday in a nail-biter. They were down 8, I believe, with 5 minutes to go, and they came back to win that game 52-51. Here's the catch with Rice Lake. 70% from the free throw line. They're probably the best free throw shooting team that Onalaska's played against this season by the numbers. So they convert where it's needed, and I think, again, that's a credit to Kevin Orr and his coaching staff.
And what they're going to do is they're going to try and control the pace of the game. They have always been a team that likes to set the tempo of a game. They're going to try and play solid defense. They're going to try and prevent you from running, which we know Onalaska likes to transition. And they're going to slow it down. They know that in this game, they're the underdog. The record would tell us that. Just the season would tell us that. They're going to try and control the tempo and not let Onalaska get out and run. Slow down, limit the possessions from both teams. And it looks to be a very competitive game. These two coaches have coached against each other many times in the past. They're always close games that have always come down to the wire. So it should be a fun one again tonight.
Absolutely. Thank a couple sponsors real quick here. Fitzpatrick, Skimp, and Butler, LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. And the Onalaska Athletic Booster Club. Become a member today at onaboosters.com. And, of course, we can't forget about iBoomerang, Coach.
Yeah, iBoomerang. Our tagline is, it's just different. Bill Genius. Let Bill Genius lower your monthly bills on cell phones, internet, couriers, satellite, and many more. Upload your bills in 3 minutes or less. Bill Genius does all the work for you. Don't pay anything unless you save. Zents, experience the power of essential oils with Zents. Zents is a revolution in wearable technology. Allows you to choose your perfect mood, experience the world without limits, and enjoy the power of essential oils for up to 12 hours. And then iGo, your 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices. Get your free personal travel booking portal. 1 million plus properties. Save on all top hotels and resort brands anywhere in the world. Earn rewards credits on every purchase you make, and save to use them for future travel. 110% price guarantee. If you find a cheaper hotel online, we promise to credit you 110% of the difference. Contact WIAA Desmond today, 608-386-1351.
All right, and again, we want to thank all those sponsors who make this broadcast possible. We cannot do these without them, so thank you to our sponsors. With that being said, we got some more bills to pay, Coach, and then we got a special interview. We always strive to do more than what we're supposed to do when we're here. I don't think we're lazy by any stretch of the imagination, right? I might look like I'm lazy, but I'm not. That's all right. We're going to get Olivia Gamoki and Molly on too, and we're going to talk to them about the game earlier today. And again, a great season by the Onalaska Lady Hilltoppers, and we'll break that down here in just a second. This is high school basketball, the sectional final between the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Rice Lake Warriors on Coulee Region Sports Network.
Coulee Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Coulee Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CouleeGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
Award-winning builder Jones Construction, specializing in residential remodeling. If it is in or on your home, Jones Construction can fix it, update it, or add on to it. Kitchens and bathrooms, countertops and backsplashes, windows and doors, siding and decks, you name it. Jones Construction can do it. Owner-operator means hands-on from start to finish. Jones Construction is fully licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience and winner of People's Choice at the 2015 Parade of Homes. Call Phil with Jones Jones Construction today. 608-386-8292.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, health insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. We're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you.
What's up, Rick? I just want to give you a quick thank you from myself, SFS, and all the Onalaska families out there. This season, you've done an excellent job of giving us an opportunity to watch high school sports and enjoy some athletics in a year when we normally didn't think we would be able to. So just having your broadcasts as an option and being able to tune in for a couple hours every night has meant a lot to a lot of people, and we couldn't be more appreciative for all the work you've done. Thank you from myself on a personal level for helping me get my own operation started up here and being supportive through that. So thank you so much. Congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Can't wait to see what you've got in store next season.
And we've had many customers for 50 years, the same customers.
I like to call some of our customers charter customers. They were ones that Grandpa worked for, Dad's been to their house, and now I visit their homes. Sometimes I work for their children or even their grandchildren. It's a really nice connection with community, really.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if you want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. The attorneys at Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC have decades of combined experience fighting insurance companies and have recovered more than $100 million for their clients since their founding. Call today for a free consultation, 608-784-4370, or visit fitzpatricklaw.com. Whether it's a personal injury case, workers' compensation, social security disability, or environmental claims, Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC, serving Wisconsin and Minnesota, but right here in Onalaska. No fees unless they win.
High school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
John Shelton Court, Onalaska, Wisconsin, the sectional final. The Onalaska Hilltoppers at 17-0, undefeated, ranked number 1 in Division II against the 10-12 Big Rivers Conference Rice Lake Warriors. And Coach Yash, we pulled some strings. We got some special guests up here if you'd like to introduce them.
Yeah, you tell you what, Scotty, it has been a day of sports here at Onalaska. Started with the girls basketball game at state. We had the dance team at halftime. Now we got the boys game. But we have Molly Garrity and Olivia Gamoki up here. And girls, we're extremely proud of you as a community. It was awesome to be there today to see the stands filled with purple. Liv, tell us, what was it like to be able to finish your career playing at state, at home, given the circumstances, and just what was that experience like today?
Yeah, I think it definitely played to our advantage, being able to play in lacrosse about 10 minutes from Onalaska. So we got to sleep in our own beds, didn't have to stay in a hotel, and our fan support was just
yeah, that had to be nice.
Our fan support was amazing. I mean, there's so many people that were able to be there even through COVID, so it's just been awesome for sure.
Molly, great career as well, and we really appreciate you guys coming up. But that last, stepping off the court for the last time, giving Coach Schmeling a hug, and just acknowledging the crowd. What was the emotion? What did that feel like in that moment?
Yeah, it was unreal. This whole season was unreal, and we've been blessed with such a great group of girls, and to be able to just have a season was the biggest part of it. And to hug Shane for the last time, and this is my last game with my best friend Olivia, so just being able to have that experience was unbelievable.
And Liv, the next step for you off to college next year at, help me out again, you are going to Sioux Falls?
Yep.
Sioux Falls. So it wasn't your last game. What are you looking forward to at Sioux Falls next year?
Their basketball program is super good, so I'm just excited to be a part of that. And I'm going to be pretty far from home, so I'm excited to meet some new people and kind of be on my own for the first time. So I think it'll be a really good experience for me.
Awesome. And Molly, you're heading to Edgewood next year. What made you pick Edgewood, and what are you excited about heading there next year?
Yeah, again, I'm super excited for the basketball program, and it's such an awesome area, and the coaches really just led me to that. It has an awesome culture, and that's what I'm looking for, so I'm excited to be on the team over there.
Girls, we thank you for coming up. Congratulations. Keep your heads up. That game today was great to see you out there playing. There is no shame. That is one heck of a Green Bay Notre Dame program that I expect to take the state championship tonight. So you lose to a state champion, and that's a great season. Be proud of yourselves. We are proud of you as a community, as a school. Congratulations on the great year. Thank you guys for coming up.
All right, thank you guys. All right, Olivia Gamoki, Molly Garrity, the senior leaders of the Lady Hilltoppers, who had a tremendous season this year, Coach. And like you said, there's no shame in losing to a program like Green Bay Notre Dame. They've been a buzzsaw, in the state of Wisconsin, probably for the last, I would say, 7-8 years. So
yeah, and if you could look back 20 years and the year that Green Bay Notre Dame had, I remember when I was in high school watching Natalie Berglund rip us apart, much worse fashion than our girls saw today, as we were not a very quality basketball team back then, but they have always been just the pinnacle of basketball in that area. And no shame to our girls. Keep their heads high. They had a great season. Congrats to Coach Schmeling and the ladies.
And we're going to get the national anthem here in just a moment.
Feel free to sing along as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
sections here in just a moment.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Onalaska High School for today's Division II WIAA Sectional Final. Today's winners are the Rice Lake Warriors and the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Starting lineup. First for the Warriors. Coached by Kevin Orr, here are their starters. A senior number 0, Nick Schlock. A senior number 1, Nolan Rowe. A senior number 2, Becca Brodzinski. A sophomore number 5,
Again, Rice Lake coming in 10-12 on the season from the Big Rivers Conference. A 1 seed in their regional, coach. They've earned it to get here. Starting lineups now as we get into the game, coach, and a little bit about the Hilltoppers. Of course, 17-0 on the season. That three-point shooting been so good all year. One of the best in the state on average at around 40% right now. So to say that is very impressive. I think where the free throw shooting probably needs to be better today. They average around 61% from the line. As Rice Lake, as we've talked about, averages 70, but what you can't teach is defense, and Onalaska's defense has been so good all year.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. Defense travels. I'll tell you what, one battle we're not going to win today is the bicep curl competition. Ben Brodzinski is put together. That guy has not missed an arm day.
Leg day either, it looks like. As Anna starts quick with Big Gavin. Inside from Evan Gamoki. Great pass to start off here for the Hilltoppers. As we are early, the sectional finals from John Shelton Court. Onalaska, Wisconsin, Scotty Gran, Tom Yashinsky, Jeff Ross on camera. We're going to have a good one here, folks. Rice Lake now bringing up the ball. Rowe back outside, 3 ball coming. And Brodzinski in and out. Rebound going to go to Belangia. Belangia sets back up to Tyler Orr. Tyler Orr, Kevin Orr's son, one of the best sophomores you'll see in this division for sure. Nolan Rowe from the wing. Rowe with it now. Outside Orr. Orr guarded by Desmond. Interesting height matchup there. Rowe with it, top of the key. Guarded by Skemp. Outside Brodzinski. Brodzinski, man, that kid is huge, like you said. Rowe with it, Brodzinski. And he's looking. Great defense by the Hilltoppers.
You can see them trying to control the pace right off the bat here. They're going to steal possessions.
Schlomp over to Belangia. Belangia now with it. Great defense by the Hilltoppers here to start this off. Rowe. Nolan Rowe over to Brodzinski. Tyler Orr, top of the key.
I think Rice Lake's going to get a moving screen here sooner or later.
Orr almost had a good outlet pass, but he had to kick it out. It was off target. Brodzinski thought about the 3. Back outside Schlomp. Schlomp, and 3 ball coming from Belangia. That is way off. Rowe with the board, though, and puts it in. Tied up 2-2. Here come the Hilltoppers with it. Sam Kick will bring it up the floor. Here's Gamoki now. Gamoki from the wing. Kick with it from the wing, guarded that time, and kicks it back out to Skemp. Isaac Skemp over to Kick. Kick inside to Gavin.
That mismatch down low, the height-wise, he's almost got a foot on him.
Victor with a nice spin move in the lane. Nice pass to Gavin. Can't finish. Gets his own rebound, though. Puts it in. 4-2, and man, that height difference, we talked about it, Coach.
Let me talk about the matchup here on defense a little bit. What you see, sometimes when we think about matchups, we think about just matching height. But what you see here is we got Victor guarding one of their shorter kids, but he's their best shooter. And Victor's got some height. Coach Cole's going to make him shoot over the top of him. And you see Gavin's guarding probably the kid they think is least likely to take a three or make a three. And as I say that, he puts one in, but that's the scouting report that you play is the likelihood of making one.
Ben Brodzinski with the three. Here's Kick now driving inside. Nice move. Gets to the rack and he puts it in. Sam Kick. And Nick Schlomp that time might have took a shoulder to the chin. 6-5 now in favor of the Hilltoppers. Here's Orr with it. He's guarded by Kick. Back on out to Schlomp. Schlomp over to Rowe. Rowe. Schlomp at the top of the key. Outside Tyler Orr for three, and he hits it.
That almost didn't even touch the net.
Good player, Coach. Got to keep an eye on 5, that's for sure.
Always watch out for the coach's son.
They're usually well coached. Kick with it. Back outside, Desmond. Desmond, Sam Kick. Screen set by Sam. Back outside, Isaac Skemp. He'll take a three. Deep three, no good. Rebound over the back on McGrath. And Nolan Rowe. Good box out on Gavin. And
Nicky Odom's going to check in right away here. No hesitation on the subs.
Keep them fresh, rotate them in and out, Coach. I think the way it's looking right now, we're going to be in for a pretty good one here.
This is almost like a conference opponent with how often these guys match up in the playoffs. They know each other really well.
Rice Lake's fell on Alaska, I believe, 3 times that I could scout in the playoffs recently. Here's Schlomp inside, and nice move by Belangia, but guess who alters that shot? Big Gavin, and look out, here comes Victor, and are they going to call a foul on the ground?
Be on the floor.
Yep. Lost the handle before he went up with it. A foul going to be called on
Rowe.
Nolan Rowe, the senior. And back on out to Kick. Kick with it now, guarded by Orr. Gavin, top of the key. Kick. Inside, Desmond loses the handle. Great hands. They're going to call a foul on Victor.
Yep.
Probably a frustration foul.
I think he felt like it should have been called at the top of the key there, where they reached in on him and he took it out on the possession there. Got one called on him. 2-1 fouls right now on Alaska.
8-6 in favor of Rice Lake early. Sectional finals here on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Scotty Gran Tom Yashinsky inside now to Nolan Rowe. Rowe now with the fadeaway. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Brodzinski.
Back a little outside. Push off to gain that position.
Belangia now, top of the key. Belangia with it. Inside move and a steal. Nicky Odom. He's so quick. Look at that move to the rack, and he almost put it in. How about the athleticism by Odom?
That was great. Brodzinski was really riding him up the court. Could have called it a little bit sooner, I thought. I think Brodzinski uses Nicky as bicep, his dumbbells.
I was going to say a 5-pound curl weight.
A little bit of a size difference in that one.
Odom no good on the first. And Michael Skep checking in now for Evan Gamoki. A little bit more size on the floor here, Coach. And second from Odom is good. 8-7 now in favor of Rice Lake. The Warriors, though both teams are, it hasn't been an easy go when it comes to the scoring. And turnover, it's going to stay with Rice Lake. Went off of Sam Kick's knee over here in the corner.
Michael Skemp has been a spark plug here the last couple of games that we've had on the defensive end, on the rebounding, so we'll see if that plays true tonight as well.
Belangia, Orr guarded by Desmond. Orr almost loses the handle that time. Great defense by Victor. Orr almost stolen by the Hilltoppers. Trap coming. Belangia for three from the outside, and he hits it. Rice Lake can shoot. That is the one thing when you watch this team, they have a good perimeter game, and it's showing here early. Kick, Nicky Odom, back on over to Skemp. Skemp now Over to Odom. Odom with it, he'll reset. Sam now, slow it down a little bit.
Rice Lake playing a zone. They're going to turn this into a jump shooting game. They don't want to give Gavin the advantage down low. Vic lucky he didn't get called for a foul there.
Kick, Odom now. Back over to Sam. Nicky Odom now on a backdoor cut. Thought they were going to hit him, but they didn't.
They tried to hit him around the wheel for a three-pointer,
Yep.
but the second screen just didn't get in place.
Odom now, good patience by the Hilltoppers. Skemp. Skemp with it, over to Sam. Sam, Michael Skemp with it. Passing by, a great defense by Rice Lake. And the pass is off by Kick. They tried to get Gavin down low. And Sam knows he forced that one maybe a little bit there.
Coach Cole
Tyler
consulting with his coaching staff here, trying to see what the adjustment's going to be.
Belangia now inside, no good. Rebound, Nicky Odom. Odom will bring it up the floor now. Kick with it, back outside. Michael Skemp for three, in and out, no good. Rebound going to go to Schlomp. Nick Schlomp now for Rice Lake, brings it up the floor. Nolan Rowe with it. And Brodzinski, no good on the three. Rebound, Michael Skemp. Skemp now. Over to Kick. Kick thought about it. Nice penetration inside. Good pass to Gavin and a great finish by McGrath.
I thought he was going to kick it to Nicky in the corner for the three, but saw the nice passing lane to Gavin, and Gavin with the finish.
Take what the defense gives you, right?
Never turn down a profit.
That's right. Schlomp. Brodzinski now waiting for help. Almost a steal by Skemp. That was close. Telegraphed that pass perfectly, just couldn't get it.
The defense looked like they're in a little bit of a zone. I'm not sure if it was a true zone, but all eyes on the ball, allowing them to jump those passing lanes.
Tyler Nelson checking in for Rice Lake. 34. Nolan Rowe. Nelson now from the wing. Rowe with it. Gamoki on him. Gamoki checking back in here. Nice move by Rowe, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Onalaska will get the ball back on a turnover. 11-9 in favor of the Warriors. Kick with it, Gamoki. Gamoki over to Odom. Odom, kick, Gamoki. Orr comes over on the front defense. Looks like Rice Lake is changing their alignments quite often here. Odom, kick open, gonna take the drive. Nice move to the rack, no good. Rebound, Gavin. Actually, is that Michael Skemp?
Michael
Michael
Skemp
Skemp.
that one.
Belangia now, nice move inside. Nice big block by McGrath. Skemp now. Skemp with the move to the rack. He can't get it to go. And they're going to call a foul on Gamoki. A lot of missed opportunities here by the Hilltoppers.
Some frustration fouls too. You see shots that they're used to falling, and then they're hacking afterwards instead of getting back on defense. Michael Skemp picked up that one.
Yeah, Skemp must have lost the handle a little bit on that finger roll. Both these teams defensively very good at what they do.
You can tell on defense the energy that Rice Lake is playing their zone. They're really trying to prevent any skip pass to the opposite side for that three-pointer, which is what we made a living off last game.
Rowe almost lost it that time to Nelson. Nelson now waits at the top of the key. And Rice Lake slowing it down a shade. Nelson takes it inside. Nice pass out to Belangia for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Tyler Orr. Orr back out to Nelson. Offensive rebound for Rice Lake. They reset. Nelson, Orr. Orr almost slipped coming out of that cut.
You got Sam guarding Orr now. Before it was Vic. They've changed
Nice
up that
crossover
matchup.
that time and tried to kick it out. Going to be a turnover to Onalaska. Nobody there at the wing. Rice Lake's arguing it was tipped.
I don't think it was a tip.
It wasn't tipped.
No, he thought that he was going to get an outlet or a kick out, but everybody was collapsing. They thought he was committed. Ooh, I don't agree with that.
Oh, they're going to give it to him.
They got talked into one right there by the crowd and by the coaching staff.
Rowe now will inbound for Rice Lake. Nelson top of the key with it. Patience by the Warriors.
Like we talked about, they're going to try and control the tempo of this one.
Rowe now guarded by Desmond. Crossover that time back out to Nelson. At the wing, Nelson with it. McGrath, good job with the hands right there, and he gets the turnover. Here's Sam with it now. Sam in transition goes to the rack, no good. Victor tried to slam it home, probably just get the rebound there. 11-9 in favor of Rice Lake. Onalaska
Belangia cut right underneath Sam there. Not a foul by any means, but just really altered his attempt on that layup.
Rowe with it, and they're going to say turnover, Rice Lake. I think if you're Onalaska, you just got to settle it down a little bit.
Take
here.
a deep breath. You know, don't be surprised to see Coach Cole use a timeout here pretty soon. Gather the troops.
Odom, kick with it now over to Gamoki. Gamoki looking inside, back on out to Odom. Gamoki from the wing. Rice Lake back in his zone and losing the handle. Good save though with Gamoki. From the wing now for three, and back iron, no good. Rebound Rowe. Odom tried to steal it, almost got it.
Timeout.
And a timeout here. Take a quick one as well. This is high school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
I think every plumbing's been around for 50 years because we've always been the most concerned about doing stuff the right way and making sure people were satisfied with the product we were giving them.
We have employees that are respectable of people's homes. They know their job. They take pride in their work.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if we want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
High school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
WIAA sectional finals. Scotty Gran Tom Yashinsky, Jeff Ross on camera. The Rice Lake Warriors with an early 11-9 lead on the Onalaska Hilltoppers, and I think, Coach, a little bit of frustration for the Hilltoppers on some of their key things here as Belangia shoots a three, in and out, no good. Good timeout to kind of collect the breath, I think, a little bit.
Well, you know, Rice Lake called that timeout, which I was a little surprised by because they had the momentum. I think that timeout actually benefits Onalaska, allows them to collect themselves without wasting the timeout. Inside
to McGrath. McGrath with two on him, over to Sam. Sam now outside to Odom for three, in and out, no good. Rebound McGrath, back out to Sam. Here's Gamoki for three, and he's in and out, no good. Three ball off early here by the Hilltoppers.
Similar to what we saw last week in that game versus Toma, who we stepped over and back, didn't catch it.
And Rice Lake now, Belangia with it. Rowe, three ball coming from Schlomp, and Schlomp hits it.
Coach Cole with the timeout.
Yep,
He's not going to let this go any further.
Cooley Region Sports Network would like to thank Kirk Paff, State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Big Al's, great pizza since 1979. Coach, you were at Howie's today.
Howie's, I had that sweet chili burger we've been talking about. So we stopped on the way back from watching the girls' game. I got the sweet chili burger. My wife got the stingy chicken wrap. I had the sweet potato fries. Both very happy with our selections. I definitely recommend. I know it's a special of the month. I don't know if it's on the menu all the time or if it's just on special.
I think
this
it's
month.
Just this month, but maybe they'll put it on permanently once you give it the Coach Yash approval.
Once they hear my review. No, it was fantastic. The toughest thing about Howie's is choosing what you're going to get. That menu it looks very good. There's a lot of good options on there.
Howie's, the ultimate sports viewing venue in lacrosse. I know they're up for the Best of Lacrosse Awards in many categories. I know they've won a few in the past couple years as well.
We were talking about just how much it's changed since we were in college and the improvements.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a beautiful facility now.
Now Gamoki brings it up to Desmond. Gamoki over to Isaac Skemp. Gamoki now. Desmond. Onalaska slows it down just a little bit here. Gamoki. Alley-oop to Desmond. Good finish that time. And Desmond, good body control to get that pass and kind of readjust midair to get that shot to go.
They kind of lulled them to sleep there, looking like they're going to kill some clock and then attacked.
Rowe outside, in and out, no good. Rebound Gamoki. 14-11 in favor of the Rice Lake Warriors here early. 6:51 left in the first half on CRSN. Sectional finals here from John Shelton Court in Onalaska, Wisconsin.
Rice Lake is fast on defense.
Yes, they are.
And that zone defense allows them to just keep all eyes on the ball.
Or with it now. Belangia got the steal on that last one. And here's Belangia top of the key. Nelson from the wing, inside to Orr. Orr with Desmond on him, back outside, travel on Orr.
Changes pivot foot there. Sam checking back in. Evan's going to take a break.
Onalaska here had their opportunities to take the lead. Now getting a little bit more settled down from what I can see, Coach. We'll see if that translates to some more points.
I think what they found out is Rice Lake is really going to limit their transition opportunities. They're going to have to score in the half-court offense.
Odom, Isaac Skemp. Skemp now, patient, over to Odom. Odom inside to Desmond. Desmond back out, Skemp inside Desmond. Nice move by Victor. Nice touch to the rim that time by Victor Desmond.
So what I see right now is they're going to stretch the floor with their shooters to widen that zone, allowing them some cuts and passes inside to get easy buckets.
Here's Schlomp with it. Nice move, and again, Gavin altering the shot. Here's Desmond now. Desmond slows it down, back outside Odom. Kick for three from the outside, in and out, no good. Rebound, gonna go to Rice Lake, and here's Orr with it. Onalaska has not hit a three-pointer yet in this first half. Schlomp, guarded by Odom. Desmond, Nelson now. Rice Lake slowing down the tempo a little bit. Rowe, inside to Belangia, loses the handle. Another turnover by the Warriors.
Vic got lucky there. He kind of got caught sleeping a little bit on defense, and Belangia was going to go right up with that shot, but just couldn't hang on to it.
14-13, 1 point lead here for Rice Lake.
Biceps Brodzinski checks back in here.
I don't know, you were talking about the shorts in the game, and Brodzinski, it looks like a tight retrofit on him.
They got the John Stockton edition here out there.
And McGrath loses the handle. Desmond back outside. Kick now for three from the outside. In and out, no good. Onalaska continuing the struggle from the three-point line here early. Three ball coming from Schlomp. No good. Rebound, Nicky Odom. Good job by Nicky that time. Inside. What a move by Odom. What a reverse layup that time.
I said a couple of years ago, he might be one of the most athletic kids we got in the school. His size just doesn't lead you to believe that until you see him out on the court.
Onalaska takes the lead now, 15-14. Brodzinski now. Outside, Belangia. Brodzinski takes the three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Odom. Skemp now. Isaac Skemp with it. Odom, top of the key. Skemp.
You'll see them be deliberate in their offense again.
Slow it down just a little bit. Isaac Skemp now. Nicky Odom open. Gonna pass here. Good defense by Rice Lake to close.
This is where some people would advocate for a shot clock in high school ball.
Nicky Odom open for three, and he hits it. There it is. The three-pointer falls. Onalaska now up by 4. And what do we got here?
I thought it was going to be a timeout, but it doesn't look like it. I thought I heard a whistle.
I thought so too. Nolan Rowe with it now.
There's going to be a moving screen called on Rice Lake yet today.
Belangia, Rowe with it, top of the key. Good defense by Sam. He's all over Tyler Orr. Schlomp, as the Onalaska crowd comes alive. Rowe with it. Outside to Orr. Screen set by Rowe. Orr going to try to penetrate. Kicks it back out. Open for three is Rowe. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Sam. Here comes kick. And a little short on the pass to Gavin. And Rice Lake couldn't get the turnover, though. Onalaska will maintain possession.
Nicky Odom has been a spark plug so far today. He's got 6 points, 3 boards, a couple steals. I'm not keeping track of steals, but a couple steals. He's just
all
doing
these
a great
stats
job.
are unofficial.
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 Stats. Somebody wants to sponsor them, maybe we'll make them official.
So to go back to our conversation about the shorts, they're short on the shorts, but not on the scoring?
Not tonight.
No, absolutely.
Good shooting team so far
yes,
tonight.
Desmond inside from 20, can't get it to go. Gets his own board. Good effort by Victor, and he can't get it to fall. Man, Victor, good effort that time. Getting his own rebound, tried to put in the putback, and he'll go to the stripe for 2. CRSM would like to thank Cooley Bank. Bank with confidence. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference. You know, I watched Grumpier Old Men the other night, so I was getting my Ristorante down. Such a good movie, classic. And then BA Burrito Company, boldly mixed mad flavors delivered right to your door. Again, CRSM would love to thank all of our sponsors. We love all of them, but we need them to do what we do.
It's been
Coach?
It's been a sponsor appreciation weekend at our house. We had BA Burrito last night. We had Howie's today.
Victor puts in the second, 19-14 in favor of the Hilltoppers. Fast first half here, Coach. 2:40 left in this first half.
A lot faster than that girls' game with all those media timeouts.
2:33 left here in the first half. Onalaska now up by 5. Nelson. Gavin on him. Back out to Orr. Belangia, Brodzinski. Schlomp, top of the key, guarded by Kick. Good defense by Anna. Belangia now. Back outside, over to Schlomp. Schlomp with it. He'll look inside. Great steal. Good defense by Evan Gamoki.
He wanted to go up top to the cutter, but Nicky Odom had broke on that. He went to his second option there, but by the time he got the ball back to him, Evan had already read that one.
Gamoki with it, inside to Gavin. Gavin inside to Victor. Victor kicks it back out nicely. Gamoki for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by McGrath, and they're going to have a foul called on Tyler Orr, I believe. Yep. Good job by Gavin down low, Coach.
Yeah, he did a great job of fighting for that ball. It's fun to watch these two coaches just coach the heck out of their kids from the bench. These are two guys that in time probably are Wisconsin Basketball Coach Hall of Fame guys.
I would agree, absolutely on that. Desmond, nice move inside by Victor, and a nice soft putback. 21-14 in favor of the Hilltoppers as Onalaska has really slowed this game down to their advantage, Coach.
They've been very deliberate on offense. That was something we talked about Rice Lake doing. Onalaska has mirrored that, and they've worked for that inside shot. They're not the hottest shooting team right now, so they're going to take advantage of that size they have down low.
Jump ball, possession arrow stays with Rice Lake.
Or looks shooken up right there. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, he fell down, and I think he landed on his elbow, but
either that or the ball. I'm not sure.
As
He's gonna
let's
leave him
see.
in, though.
Braden Resnick checks in. Another senior on this Rice Lake roster. Pretty senior heavy group, Coach. They have 8 seniors on the roster. Nelson will inbound. Stolen by Onalaska. Here's Nicky Odom now. Odom takes his time. Good finish. Great steal. Another turnover. Rice Lake turning the ball quite a bit. Turning over the ball quite a bit here in these last 4 minutes.
Nobody scouts inbound plays better than Coach Cole.
Rowe. Nelson for 3 from the wing. Off. No good. Rebound kick. And here comes Onalaska. Sam will push it. Gamoki inside was going to hit McGrath on the alley-oop. Pass was behind.
Smart. They're going to pull it out, hold for one. Very smart move there. If they can make this a double-digit game going into the half, big-time advantage. Low fouls in the first half. Only 3 for Onalaska, 4 for Rice Lake. That makes it a competitive game in the second half when you know the best players from each team are going to be on the court.
Sam now will slow down time.
Also appreciate referees letting the players play the game and decide it on the court, not with the whistle.
Like you said, Anna will hold for the last shot. 7 seconds remaining. 6.
They're going to
Here's
find
Sam
Nicky
with
Odom.
it.
Nicky Odom's going to take this.
Nicky open from the wing for 3 and off the side of the backboard. Good job defensively by Nolan Roll right there. As at the half, the Onalaska Hilltoppers lead by 9, 23-14, Coach. And what has been a very good defensive game so far here at John Shelton Court. We're going to be joined by Jason Thierry, the athletic director for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, in just a moment. This is sectional final basketball. The Onalaska Hilltoppers had 23-14 at the half on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company. My name is Leroy Hogum Jr.
My name is Dave Hogum.
My name is Gary Hogum.
My name is Larry Hogum.
I am Annette Hogum.
Well, I've worked for my dad since the late 60s, is when we started. Seen a lot of changes over the years. Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
It isn't just pulling up, jumping off a truck, dumping garbage cans anymore.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling is a service company that happens to be in the business of solid waste and recycling management.
Our service is more than just hauling something away for our customer. It's taking care of them and the needs that all of our trucks, the simple thing, have a broom and a shovel. If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Cooley Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Cooley Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Cooley Bank branch or cooleybank.net for more information. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
As a father of 3, I know just how important your child's safety is. Enhanced Driving Institute is the premier driving school with the most comprehensive training available in the Cooley region. EDI is the only school to offer pay-as-you-go for families that prefer an affordable option. We go above and beyond the competition, offering flexible class makeups, online class options. We'll even come to your house to pick you up for behind the wheel. Don't take our word for it. See what others are saying. Google EDI. Review.
Since 2006, King Street Kitchen in La Crosse has been serving its customers traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. If it's breakfast you crave, it's available all day or night at King Street Kitchen. Serving the best pancakes in town. Just ask the customers. King Street Kitchen La Crosse on Bite Squad, Eat Street, and Grubhub apps for delivery. Enjoy our food in your kitchen or ours. King Street Kitchen, King Street La Crosse.
Thank you, Rick, for everything that you do. Lydia and I appreciate you.
Thank you, Rick, and your team for covering all the girls' games. We all really appreciate you, and you do a good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rick Frankie.
Thank you. Thank you for broadcasting our games.
Hey Rick, just wanted to say thank you for you and your team for broadcasting our sports. The Onalaska Girls High School team really appreciated you this year.
The A-plus checking account at Ultra is outstanding.
When I walk into Ultra, I know the experience I'm going to have is going to be exceptional.
Our members tell it best. Open an A-plus account today with no minimum balance and no monthly fees. Plus, for a limited time, new members will receive a $100 bonus. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Fitzpatrick, Skemp & Butler, LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. The attorneys at Fitzpatrick, Skemp & Butler, LLC, have decades of combined experience fighting insurance companies and have recovered more than $100 million for their clients since their founding. Call today for a free consultation, 608-784-4370, or visit fitzpatricklaw.com. Whether it's a personal injury case, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, or environmental claims, Fitzpatrick, Skemp & Butler, LLC, serving Wisconsin and Minnesota, but right here in Onalaska. No fees unless they win.
My favorite memories with Onalaska basketball are the games where everybody on the team scores, like 1 through 12, everybody off the bench, it's just so fun when everybody can get a bucket.
My favorite high school basketball memory is winning conference junior year.
My favorite memory from basketball was definitely beating Central at their place last year.
I'm Victor Desmond, senior at Onalaska, and my favorite basketball memory is beating Central last year at home. It was probably one of the biggest games we've had in a couple of years, so it was a lot of fun.
High school hoops on CRSN.
Welcome back to John Shelton Court in Onalaska, Wisconsin, the WIAA Division II sectional final as the Onalaska Hilltoppers up over the Rice Lake Warriors by 9 at the half. And joining us here at halftime, the athletic director for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, Jason Terry. Jason, thanks for making some time. I know you're busy monitoring a certain area of the student section, and I appreciate you coming up.
It's well worth it. Having that student section here is a big difference maker, especially in a game like today. And they're having such a great time, and they're doing the right things, and it's just awesome to see them.
It is, and you know, it's been such an odd year in general, and I know you've had a lot of navigation you've had to do around, games, rescheduling, getting opponents, talk about that and the challenges that goes with that territory.
Yeah, it just starts having a vision and a mission for what you're going to do, and when you set to it, you got to go, and we're fortunate that we have a lot of open-minded people in the administration, our school board, our coaches, our parents, that are willing to move forward, maybe in times when you're told you can't do it. So, the old mantra of find a way is something that I've always done throughout my coaching career and now as an athletic director, and more than ever true this year. And, I'm proud of where we're at today with this game and this morning. It's just awesome. And, everything that's gone on from the fall to the winter to this point, couldn't ask for anything more right now.
Jason, we've talked as the fall went on, and you said you either make an excuse or you make it happen, and we've made it happen. What has it meant to you to be able to give our athletes, our students, the families, our community, the opportunity to play these games and to have the success that we've had this year?
It's everything, anytime students come up and tell you thank you, that's great, but at the end of the day, it's really the parents and the coaches that are following the guidelines that we put in place. And yeah, we may have taken it right to the line, and that was always my goal last July when we were trying to figure out a way how we're going to do this thing, and it just keeps getting better, and our goal for every program has been to get to the end of the season. We've done that so far, and with very minimal shutdown on our team. So it's joy, it's happiness, it's watching a little bit of normalcy happen, and success always helps.
Jason, we've had quite a day here at Onalaska. We had the girls this morning, we got the guys hoping to cut down some nets, and then I know you're off to state gymnastics later on, which we don't have any participants, but
making
we're hosting.
A stop at Howie's on the way.
Stop at Howie's on the way over.
All right.
But with an opportunity, looking at potentially a second state appearance, if the guys can take care of business the rest of the way, what does that say for an athletic program? What's the statement that's made by that?
It's unbelievable. I would say all of our athletic programs, they just do it day by day, and they don't take practices off. That's what I'm most proud of. These kids come in, they practice, and then we have coaches that are going to push them. And not just the head coaches, but the head coaches take control of their assistants. And every practice I go into, kids are learning. And I think that's what's separating, all of our athletics this year from maybe past years or whatnot is that just everybody's dialed in a little bit more, and you have to be right now. And I think it shows, our strength of schedules with all of our programs, especially our boys program today. We didn't play the first 10 minutes, and we're still up by 9 points. And that's just a sign of putting your head down, finding a way, and doing things.
What's it like with, being a Hilltopper, Jason? I know you take a lot of pride in your job and what you do, and you have a great support system with these parents, with these kids. I mean, talk about that and the outpouring that you've received, because honestly, in my opinion, you've done a great job as the AD here. I want to thank you for everything you've done for CRSN, for myself and Rick and the staff. You've been great with us. But, I mean, just talk about what it means to be a Hilltopper in general.
Well, top to bottom, it's a community effort. And to be a Hilltopper is special. It's been special before I got here, and we just continue raising the bar. And it's really, it's the 3C philosophy of competing, contending, and championships. And you always want to get your programs to championship levels. And right now, we're seeing it with Onalaska and a lot of different levels.
Jason, we want to thank you for stopping up and making time. This has been a good basketball game so far. Let's hope, like Coach says, we're cutting down the nets at the end of this one.
Kudos to Rice Lake. They came down here with the game plan. They're executing it, and hopefully we'll get the job done here, and we'll see you at state next week.
Thanks, Jason. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
Back to your job that you didn't know you'd have this year, and that is crowd control.
Let's do it.
We didn't know if we'd ever have butts and seats to control, but thanks to him and the administration, we do, and we are thankful for that.
Yeah, thanks again to Jason Terry and his staff, and I mean they've done a fantastic job this year. As Onalaska will inbound and maintain play. Here's kick outside to Gamoki now. Gamoki outside to kick again from the wing. Sam back up top to Evan. Evan over to Sam. Gamoki top of the key. Gamoki with it, and outside to Michael Skemp. Gamoki, Rice Lake now, amping up the defense a little bit here, trying to see what Onalaska is going to come out with. Skemp, Gamoki, Victor. Here's Desmond, and he stepped on the out-of-bound line. So a turnover by Onalaska. Rice Lake will get the ball back here early. Again, our score starting the second half, 23-14. This is the WIAA Division II sectional final on the Cooley Region Sports Network. The number one ranked 17-0 Onalaska Hilltoppers in a fight here with the Rice Lake Warriors. As Rice Lake brings it up. Belangia now with it. Good passing inside by Rice Lake. And Brodzinski for three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Victor. And again, Coach, you talked about that scouting report. I think they're going to let Brodzinski take that shot as often as he wants.
Yeah, it looks like that's part of the game plan. They're really not running out to him like they do Orr and some of those other guys that have been, I think, a lot more high percentage shooters on the year.
Sam over to Gamoki. Evan inside to Gavin. Good collapse that time. Losing the handle on the pass is Victor. Good pass by Sam, though. Victor loses it a little bit going up in the air, but he gets his own rebound. Skemp now with it, top of the key kick. Victor inside to Gavin. Good finish by Big Gavin. And an attempt for a three-point play here for the Hilltoppers. Great passing that time by Onalaska to set that up.
They're being very deliberate, like we talked about earlier on. They're going to be very deliberate in their attack, really slowing the pace of the game down on offense. Now, I think, especially as you get a lead, you know, if Rice Lake wants to play a slow game, Onalaska will mirror that because Rice Lake's the one that has to play catch-up right now.
Gavin in and out on the free throw attempt. Onalaska up by 11 now.
I think one of the strengths to Coach Cole's style and what he's learned over the years is you don't have to play just one style. You know, if he wants to go fast on offense, he can do that. But he also has his guys coached up really well to play a deliberate half-court set, so you never get stuck doing something you don't want to do.
Orr now from the wing. Tyler Orr, Belangia. Belangia from 20 feet, no good. Rebound, Victor. Rice Lake kind of forcing the basketball now, Coach.
There, you know, might be a little bit of I don't want to say panic, but just kind of a rush setting in where you're down 11 against a really good team. You came out, you exerted a lot of energy and momentum early, and when that game kind of settles in, you still got to be able to maintain that level of play.
Tyler Nelson checks in for Brodzinski, who has a short stint flexing on the court for a few minutes.
Good pun.
That's a big kid.
We didn't play them in football for the past 2 years, so I don't know. I'm going to guess he's a football player, and probably a pretty darn good one.
Skemp now top of the key. Isaac with it. Gives it back to Sam. Onalaska slowing it down now. Sam. Victor. And there it is. Frequent flyer miles.
That's a slam dunk like that sweet chili burger, I tell you what.
Yeah, no doubt right there.
Can't miss.
Victor right there gliding like Obi-Wan Kenobi, had the high ground. Roll with it, top of the key, inside Belangia. Outside Nelson for three from the wing, no good. Rebound, gonna go to Belangia. Belangia blocked by McGrath, and it's gonna stay with Rice Lake.
I think Gavin blocked that one with his elbow.
You want to get your iBoomerang plug in here, Coach, since we got Victor going on the Skyrise?
Taking flight here with iGo, your 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices. Get your free personal travel booking portal. 1 million plus properties. Save on all the top hotels, resorts, brands anywhere in the world. Earn rewards credits every time you purchase. Save them to use to make future travel bookings.
I want to thank the Desmond family for helping us bring this broadcast to you. And Rowe In and out, no good on the board. Here's Odom with it now. Nikki over to Sam. Sam kicks it out to Evan. Gamoki now with it from the wing. Outside, Odom, top of the key. Gamoki, Victor. Back outside to Odom. Odom with the three from the wing. Front iron, no good. He was short. He left his hand short.
They are battling down low. You can see
Absolutely.
Gavin. They're trying to muscle him up. You know, he's not the strongest kid that we have. They're going to use their muscle because they're not going to have size on them.
27-14 in favor of the Hilltoppers. Their largest lead of this game. Rice Lake came out very aggressive and tough from the offense. And in and out, no good that time by Schlamm. Tough from the offensive standpoint, but Onalaska's defense has kind of quieted this game down a little bit. They're going to call a foul. Blocking foul going to be on Nelson there.
Good call, I think. So the tough part of this game is scouting it, right? So you have to go from a Thursday to a Saturday game. You don't know how much game film you're going to have. Obviously, you try to collect it and break it down. But when there's an upset and when maybe you were expecting.
As Gavin sky rises for that one.
There's a timeout. Oh, I thought there was a timeout. I was wrong on that. Thought I heard a whistle.
Turnover.
Now there's a timeout.
Gets it back. Timeout on the floor by Rice Lake. Kevin Orr does not like the call. We're going to take a quick break as well. This is high school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
I think every plumbing's been around for 50 years because we've always been the most concerned about doing stuff the right way and making sure people were satisfied with the product we were giving them.
We have employees that are respectable of people's homes. They know their job. They take pride in their work.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if we want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
High school hoops on CRSN.
29-14 in favor of the Hilltoppers. 2 alley-oop slams for Onalaska in the last couple minutes here have really turned the tide of the momentum in this one, Coach. And man, I tell you what, Onalaska's defense has really turned it up here in the second half.
I'm not sure Rice Lake has scored yet this half.
They have not.
I think it was 23-14 at the half. So to go 5 minutes without a bucket here to start the half, obviously not the start that Coach Orr wanted.
Yeah, Kevin Orr been with the program for 19 years at Rice Lake, has had a lot of success. But this is a big hill to climb right now. Sam with it. Nice drive inside to Gavin. Gavin with a nice touch around the rim, and Onalaska's inside game and the size is starting to take over here. CRSM would like to thank Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. And Jones Construction, award-winning builder specializing in remodels and new construction. Just a few of our sponsors. We love our sponsors. Thank them for all the assists that they've had this season. No pun intended, actually there was, on getting these broadcasts on the air. And they're going to call Gavin, and it's going to fall that time for Nolan Roll. Nice move to the rim that time by the senior, Coach.
And that's the first Rice Lake player to have more than one basket. Rose got 4, Orr's got 3, Belangi has 3, Schlamm 3, Bladzinski 3.
And in and out, no good for Rice Lake. Rebound by Victor, and a little tie-up with Nelson that time, but he gets up just fine and moving down the floor. Here come the Hilltoppers.
Nelson is a scrappy player. He likes to battle.
Desmond, nice spin move inside. Loses the handle on the way up, though.
Belangi got away with one. He really got Victor's arm. They missed one.
Orr turns it over. Another turnover for the Warriors. Here's Sam with it. Sam, nice move inside. Back outside to Gamoki from the wing for 3. Nails it. And there's that 3 ball. If Onalaska starts doing that with this defense, this one's going to be over pretty quick.
That was really the difference in that first half, which prevented that lead from stretching even further. Rice Lake was hitting shots. Onalaska was not. That has definitely changed here as we get underway in the second half.
Hilltoppers again, #1 ranked in the state in Division II. Right now, they are showing why they are. The Warriors will inbound. Here's Belangia, because Rice Lake coach came in playing in a tough conference, a really good opponent, and Onalaska, their defense is putting a statement out right now.
You can tell the scouting of Coach Cole just in the short time that they're able to prepare for this game, just getting guys in the right spot.
You got Nicky Odom and Tyler Orr battling down there.
Nicky Odom is one heck of a ball player. He's only a sophomore out there.
Both two sophomores against each other. Tyler Orr for three. Up, no good. Front iron. Rice Lake struggling offensively.
And that's what you get when you start pressing a little bit, is you start taking some shots that maybe aren't the best look, maybe not ones you wanted.
Good job by Victor to kick that out. Here's Sam with it. Sam with the move to the rim, in and out, no good. Almost got it off the window that time. Onalaska now starting to penetrate a little bit more with the basketball and making some plays around the rim, Coach.
Who do we get on a foul on that one? I think we got Schlomp.
Yep, Nick Schlomp. Another senior on this roster.
Coach Cole coaching him up in between, just even between free throws. He never stops coaching.
Sam, in and out, no good on the first.
Just looked labored on that attempt, like he was really unsure of a release time.
34-16, 11:25 left in the second half. Onalaska looking to win their sectional and advance to the lacrosse center, Coach, for Division II state basketball. Sam on the second. Front iron, no good. Misses both. Almost a turnover by Brodzinski. He was towing that end line pretty close. Schlomp with it now. Rowe. Belangia now from the wing. Outside, Brodzinski. Over to Rowe. Good defense by Michael Skemp. Rowe inside, nice pass to Belangia. I was going to say, it looked like he walked, and they caught it.
That's the Gavin effect right there. He caught that ball looking to go up.
I like that, the Gavin effect.
He saw Gavin closing in and realized that wasn't going to work, and it caught him where he just had already taken too many steps. You could see the hesitation as he looked up and realized.
The Gavin effect doesn't take you back in time, but swats you from a moment in time. Gamoki from the wing, no good. Rebound Rice Lake. And here comes Orr with it. Orr, Brodzinski, thought about it, 3 passes on it. Rowe from the top of the key. Good defense by the Hilltoppers. Man, they are all over him right now. Belangia back on over Brodzinski. Brodzinski guarded by Gavin. That's a big, tall shooting obstacle right there. Orr with it. Back outside to Rowe. Rowe thought about it. He'll take it inside, and the Gavin effect altered that shot as well. Skemp and a turnover as miscommunication there. And it's going to stay with Onalaska as Schlomp got the ball right on the end line. So a break for the Hilltoppers right there, Coach.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been.
And the timeout. We'll keep it here.
Might have been Rice Lake's ball if he doesn't go get that one. Looks like they're going to give Gavin a little break here. Coach Cole does a great job of subbing Gavin and Vic, making sure he doesn't lose his 2 tallest guys at the same time.
CRSM would like to thank Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Geno's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with an attitude. Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. And King Street Kitchen Lacrosse, traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. And to the Zumach family, thank you for being a sponsor.
You tell them I sent you, they might even throw in a free cookie.
That's what you told me. I mean, now what if I want something other than a cookie? What if I want something healthier, like an oatmeal or a yogurt?
If you're going
why are you suggesting a cookie?
If you're going out for food, I don't know why you're looking for healthy stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point. See, you just washed away all my healthy eating things that my wife has been telling me I need to do more of, which I don't do. Anyways, 34-16 WIAA sectional final here. And the Onalaska Hilltoppers defense is starting to collapse. Rice Lake has really struggled, Coach. Only 2 points in the second half so far.
Yeah, they shot hot to start the first half. They really came out with a lot of energy. You could see it when they took that first time out about 4 or 5 minutes in to the half. Fans were excited. Student section was excited. Bench was excited. But they just haven't been able to maintain that same level of energy, success. Very solid players. But the athleticism of Onalaska really has worn on them.
Sam now with the inbound to Nicky Odom. Odom over to Desmond, and Onalaska will probably keep this pace pretty slow now. No need to push here.
they're going to make Rice Lake come out of their zone. If they're going to sit in zone, Nicky will dribble this ball out.
Isaac Skemp, Odom, kick. Desmond, Skemp with it. Kick. Gavin inside. Rice Lake collapses on him pretty quick. Actually, that was Skemp, excuse me. Like you said, Gavin getting a break and a well-deserved one. Here's Desmond. Victor with it, drives inside. What are they going to call here? Offensive foul.
No, they called a travel. Said he walked. Tough call. I don't know. I thought it could have been a block, but
yeah,
tough call.
I mean, there was a lot of contact down there.
That's one of those tough calls that, you know, block charge travel. Sometimes they default to the travel if they didn't think that it was worth a foul. I've officiated enough freshman games to know how to stop a play without actually administering a foul.
Here's Schlomp with it now, and he'll bring it up the floor. Belangia, top of the key. Over to Rowe now. Rowe, and checking in for Rice Lake is Matt Farm, one of the two Farm brothers. He's a sophomore as well. And a turnover. Here's Victor with it. Over to Sam, back to Victor, and you forget about it. The flush from Victor Desmond. 20-point lead now for the Hilltoppers. Rowe with the spin move. Nice move inside by Nolan Rowe. And a timeout going to be called by Rice Lake. We're going to take a quick one as well. This is high school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Buying a home is a big decision, and Ultra helped us feel confident with our purchase.
The process was so fast and easy, and we were able to sign our documents online with ease.
With Ultra, I feel right at home.
Our members tell it best. With the perfect blend of experienced lenders and local service, Ultra can get you into the home you love your way. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
High school hoops on CRSN.
WIAA sectional finals here at John Shelton Court with the Onalaska Hilltoppers up by 18 here, 36-18 with 8:54 left here in the second half, Coach. And defense has been the name of the game if you're a Hilltopper.
They've gone, Rice Lake's gone 15 and a half minutes and only scored what looks like right now 4 points. So that's not a run. Yeah, that's not a run you want to go offensively. And as Coach Cole, he'll preach defense. And
you talked about the energy that the Warriors exuded early in the first half, and you know, Onalaska so battle tested in that size. They're going to call a foul here inside. I believe they're going to get Rowe for pushing McGrath.
That's a long time coming. They've really been battling between him and Nelson. They've been battling. I think their game plan was really to try and you know, be physical down low with Gavin.
Gamoki from the inbound, off the mark, no good. Rebound Rowe. Here comes Rice Lake with it. Inside pass, good tip that time by Gavin as Matt Farm was ready to get an easy bucket right there, but McGrath getting back with those long arms and knocking that ball away.
You know, again, something you can't simulate at practice. If you don't have height, there's no way to mimic it.
Belangia back outside to Schlomp. Schlomp now over to Orr, guarded by Desmond. Rowe with it. Orr from the wing. Tyler Orr, good defense by Desmond. Farm now with the ball. Gavin on him, back outside to Orr. Orr kicks it on over, and three ball coming from Schlomp, front iron, no good. Rebound Gamoki. Onalaska really, really pressing on Rice Lake, and Rice Lake is not taking the most high percentage shots at this point, Coach.
No, and you could see that, you know, they're used to, they have 4 guys averaging over 10 points a game.
Nice move by Gavin inside.
Nobody,
look at that footwork.
Nobody has scored over, you know, anywhere near 10 tonight, which is turning into some forced shots.
We should get a dance sponsor, and Gavin should be the poster child. His footwork that is so improved over the last 3 years.
Dancing with the Oak Club Stars coming up on April 15th,
there
so maybe we'll see him.
Nice pass inside, and shot altered by Gavin as Orr had a pretty good attempt that time. And Hilltoppers turn it over. Here's Rowe with it. Rowe takes the three. Out, no good. Rebound, gonna go out of bounds, and Onalaska will get the ball. 20-point lead. 7:06 left here in this one. Big L's Open for safe, socially distanced dine-in each day. Big Al's makes their pizza dough and sauce from scratch, and they use 100% true mozzarella cheese, locally purchased vegetables, and top-quality meats to construct their delicious pizzas. When you come down to downtown La Crosse, come to Big Al's. You can expect that thin, crispy, thin crust with the toppings and cheese piled high. And, man, with the state tournament coming up, those cheesy dippers are going to be flying.
Everybody that's listening in, trying to get that free scouting report, make sure you hit up our sponsors.
Love our sponsors. They help us bring you these broadcasts, fall, winter, spring, everything that we do. Victor now. Nice spin move. Back outside to Sam. Slow down the pace a little bit. 6:23 left here on Onalaska, up by 20. Here's Sam with it. Sam, big gap. Good night, Nurse.
So what you got right now is Rice Lake's forced to play a man-to-man defense. You know, they wanted to sit in that zone and try to take away those low buckets. Haven't been super successful. Gavin's already got 17. I got unofficially. But by playing in that man-to-man, they're forced to help on some stuff where they don't have the backside help that they're expecting in that zone. Gives you some free buckets.
I would say the height difference has been really key in this one, Coach. Victor's had a pretty good day as well.
Yeah, Victor's got 10. You know, that's 27 points from our big guys.
Belangia, back iron, no good. Kick with the rebound. Here comes Sam with it. Gamoki now. Onalaska really slowing down the pace. 40-18 the score. WIAA sectional final at John Shelton Court. The Hilltoppers looking to cut down the nets and go to the La Crosse Center. Sam now. Methodical. Nice pass inside to Gavin. Loses the handle on the way up. They're going to call a foul on Nolan Rowe. Good passing by the Hilltoppers.
I believe that's 4 on him.
Yeah, Rose had a battle down there today, and you are correct, Coach.
So this
that stats app is pretty nice.
It's working. We're getting the viewers ask, they shall receive.
That's right.
This matchup reminds me of a couple years ago, 2017, when we played Rice Lake, and Rice Lake in a similar situation, not down by as much, but they were trying to foul. And it turned into a game of tag with Jalen Sample running all over the court trying to stay away from them as they chased him trying to foul to make Jalen shoot free throws. The definition of an intentional foul was not called that night.
Rowe now drives on Desmond, goes to the rack, and Gavin alters another one. No good that time. Here comes Rice Lake. CRSM would like to thank Fitzpatrick, Skemp, and Butler LLC, injured disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Onalaska Athletic Booster Club, become a member today at onaboosters.com. And Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, natural, gentle, and effective care. Back outside to Victor now. 4:44 left, 42-18 in Onalaska. Unless Rice Lake all of a sudden blows the doors off from behind the arc, has this one well in hand. Didn't look like it early, Coach.
No, I thought we were going to be in for a battle. Senior team, been through these before. All those years of matching up with Central in the sectionals, I think, has really given them the ability, the resiliency to withstand those.
Gamoki now with it. Evan now, good drive, back out to Victor. Onalaska's just playing the clock. Foul going to be called on Belangia here.
Yeah, I think Coach Cole would be okay with not taking another shot the rest of the night. He's just going to he's not worried about style points, right? Style points don't get you to state, margin of victory, not even margin of victory, but just scoring more than them is what's going to get you to state. He doesn't care how many they score. Just make sure you get there.
Sam now with 4 minutes until the Hilltoppers cut down the nets here at John Shelton Court. And what a feeling that's going to be to do it on your home floor.
I saw the nets, the new nets. I saw those in Coach Thierry's or Mr. Thierry's office earlier this week, so he was preparing.
And a turnover, nope, going to stay here.
Obviously, they'd get cut down no matter who won, but I wasn't sure if the girls were going to get to cut down the nets when we were at Rice Lake. It definitely was a kind gesture of them to allow that to happen and allow the girls that experience. But
I think both these schools respect each other. I don't think there's any question about it. I think the level of play I think respect that Rice Lake has for Onalaska, likewise Onalaska for Rice Lake. I think that showed in that moment.
Yeah, it's just a weird situation where people are hosting, home teams are hosting sectional games, sectional finals. So you never know how the protocols are going to line up, but we appreciate the ability to do that there. And
a steal. Looking for Victor that time, and good anticipation by Nolan Rowe.
First negative play for Onalaska in a while.
Belangia now, top of the key, over to Rowe. Rowe guarded by Desmond. Orr now, almost a steal, kicks it back out to Belangia for three, and he hits it.
First one in a long time.
And the timeout called here by Coach Orr.
Tell you what, we talk about, their averages. Tyler Orr was averaging 17. He's got 3 tonight unofficially. Coach Cole, he is going to take your best player out of the game. He's going to make you beat them with somebody else. It's just a standard of this program, and it's we've seen that play out again tonight.
The Crow Downtown Lacrosse invites you to warm up and chow down on the corner of 3rd and Main. Order up a hot, juicy burger, all-new fried chicken sandwich, and a helping of wings paired with your favorite beverage to make your day complete. View their menu and other offerings online at thecrowlacrosse.com or find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for their daily happenings. And, with this weather warming up, you actually might get to enjoy a little bit of the patio, Coach, on a day like this, 50-degree day outside. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
Only in Wisconsin do you think about opening up patios at 32 degrees.
48 degrees.
48 out there. I got to go home and shovel the snow back into my driveway to help it melt sooner. It's my favorite spring pastime.
I think my dog's happy he can go around the neighborhood other than the deck right now. 42-21 the score, 3:29 left.
I think we're pretty close to seeing our seniors pulled and let them get the ovation at home that they deserve, and seeing some of the reserves check in and finish this one out. I think he's going to put Vic in so that he can pull all the seniors back out together.
Skemp now from the outside, Belangia on him. Nicky Odom now.
What a night for Gavin McGrath. 19 points, 7 boards.
Sam with a nice head fake and puts it in nicely.
And you could see right there, as Sam drove, he gave a little fake to Gavin, which drew the defense there, allowed him an easy layup. So even when Gavin's not scoring, he's impacting that offensive side.
Some way, somehow. Orr now top of the key. Schlomp over to Belangia. Belangia, Schlomp. Orr. Onalaska not taking a break off of the defensive gas, though.
You take a break and coach is going to pull you.
Schlomp. Back iron, no good. Belangia with the rebound. Gavin couldn't quite get there. Orr with it, guarded by Kick. Orr inside, nice move, and they're going to call a foul on Gavin. Nice move that time by the sophomore, just to make something happen off of that dribble drive.
That's one of the first times that he's been able
quiet.
to catch the ball moving towards the hoop. They've done such a good job.
What's the point total on him
He's
right
only
now?
got 3.
Yeah, he's been just quiet the entire game and came in averaging 17 points a game, to your point. Coach Cole's going to shut down your best player and make you beat them with somebody else, and he's done it again here today.
You could tell he's a really good athlete, but they've been able to keep somebody in front of him the entire game so that he's never able to get moving towards the hoop and create on the run.
And good on both. 44-23 now the score. Rice Lake going to go to a full court press. Timeout called by Onalaska. Take a quick break as well. This is sectional final basketball here. The Onalaska Hilltoppers up 44-23 on CRSN.
Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. The attorneys at Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC have decades of combined experience fighting insurance companies and have recovered more than $100 million for their clients since their founding. Call today for a free consultation, 608-784-4370, or visit fitzpatricklaw.com. Whether it's a personal injury case, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, or environmental claims, Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC, serving Wisconsin and Minnesota, but right here in Onalaska. No fees unless they win.
And back to action, 44-23 as Sam goes to the rack and puts another one in. Sam Kick now starting to kind of, I guess you could say, really break down Rice Lake's defense at the top of the key, Coach.
Here comes the reserves. They're going to check in. We're going to give these seniors the fanfare that they deserve coming out. It's going to be a foul on Orr.
What's going on over at iBoomerang, Coach?
iBoomerang. Zents, experience the power of essential oils with Zents. Zents is a revolution in wearable technology. Choose your perfect mood, experience the world without limits, and enjoy the power of essential oils. Let's watch these seniors as they come off the home court here at John Shelton for the last time.
And such a great group of kids, Coach. You know, we got those senior moments that we've been showing throughout the playoffs, and you can tell this group is worked so hard together. And look at Coach Cole, so happy for his kids, and he should be. It's a good team that they are going to take down here today in Rice Lake.
I think one of the thing that shows you why Coach Cole has such good teams. They're up 21 in that last timeout. He's still got the whiteboard out. He's still drawing up, you know, whatever they're going to do. He's still scheming to stop you. That's the essence of a good program and a good coach.
47-23 as Sam converts on one of the two.
We're going to get a foul here sometime so that they can pull Sam out.
And also checking in for Rice Lake is Braden Resnick, and he goes to the rack. Romero almost got the board, and Aiden Larson now will rebound.
Timeout for subs.
Yep, timeout, and Ben Foss going to check in here for Sam Kick. Well deserved. What a season by the Hilltoppers, and it's not over yet.
We got two more games, hopefully, 2 more games to go. The Lacrosse Center next Saturday. I'm going to guess we'll have the 9:05 game just like the girls did today. Get to sleep in our own beds.
Yeah, that was the one thing that Olivia Gamoki and Molly Garrity really keyed in on, I think, is they got to stay home. They also said the Lacrosse Center looks very, very nice. And, of course, the renovations there. And, WIAA selecting them for a site for a reason. Obviously, they are up to code and looking good and ready to rock and roll, and a good showcase for the city of La Crosse again.
I'm going to tell you, there's a cool moment there at the end of the bench. Coach Cole and Sam Kick embracing. Coach Cole really has been almost a father figure for Sam here the last couple of years.
Look at the move by Albert.
Great move, great finish by Albert, senior. Potentially could be Albert's last game, as you expect the state games not to get out of hand.
You would expect that, but the way Onalaska's defense
Could
has
happen.
been playing, you never know.
Could happen.
Rice Lake now. That's Cole McDermott, another senior. And timeout by Rice Lake as they're going to check in some more of their reserves here. 42 seconds left in this one.
Max Breiling and Max Breiling and Max Klein. Both Maxes checking in here. Aiden and Brock, it looks like, checking out.
49-23 the score. Onalaska moving on to state. And what a feeling it's got to be for this group of kids that get so close for so many years, and now finally they break through that wall.
I remember Victor Desmond telling me when he was freshman or sophomore, we're going to win state our senior year. We're going to win state. And he's got an opportunity to prove himself right now.
Foul going to be on Romero.
I think it was 15, I believe. Quentin Mack.
All right.
You get in the stat sheet one way or another.
One thing about Victor Desmond is he's got some pretty nice Christmas lights going on in that room of his.
We saw that in the senior,
he's always festive.
Senior memories.
He's festive all the time. McDermott from the wing, and they're going to keep it here. It went off of Romero's hand that time.
Holding Rice Lake to 10 points thus far in the second half. That is just an astonishing defensive effort.
Austin Fredrickson, another senior, is checked in for Rice Lake.
If you look at that, Rice Lake was up 11-7 in that first half at that time. And since that point, the run, I'm not going to try and do the quick math on that, but since that point, the run that Onalaska has been on.
Impressive. McDermott over to Clemmy. Clemmy with it, back out to McDermott. He'll take a deep three, and front iron, no good. Rebound, Mack. 8 seconds, and Coach Cole saying, shut her down. Game over.
It's been a long time coming, since 2013, the last time we were at state. No one works harder than Coach Cole. He is one heck of a ball coach. He gets his team ready every week, every game. Very, very happy for Coach Cole in a season that we never knew if it was going to happen. And Coach was able to put the pieces in place, and 18-0, and here we go at the Lacrosse Center next Saturday.
The Hilltoppers advance to the Lacrosse Center. The number 1 ranked 18-0 Onalaska Hilltoppers will be going to the Lacrosse Center for a possibility at a state championship. 9 years since their last appearance. Matt Thomas, of course, was here at that time. So many close opportunities, Coach. Ran into the Davis brothers and Kobe King and all those guys at Central throughout the years, and finally they break through.
Exciting moment for a community, for a student section. Really happy that we were able to share this and bring this moment to you.
We'll keep it here.
It'll be a trophy or a
for the
plaque.
Presentation of the sectional plaque.
I think they got to locate it first. Here comes Mr. Thierry with a microphone. And he's calling Mr. Gutenik to make sure the microphone is working. Let's read some stats here while we're waiting for this. We had we had Victor Desmond tonight, 10 points, 5 boards. Gavin McGrath, 19 points, 7 boards. Nicky Odom, 8 points. Nicky Odom might have been kind of the turning point in this game, as he was that spark plug there that ignited that run with some steals. All right, Goody, take it away.
It's time with the runner-ups, Rice Lake Warriors. Please come forward to accept your medals. Number 0, Nick Slot. Number 1, Nolan Rowe. Number 2, Ken Brodzinski. Number 3, Braden Resnick. Number 4, Matt Farr. Number 5, Tyler Orr. Number 10, Christian Lindau. Number 11, Alex Bolangi. Number 14, Andrew Farr. Number 20, Cole Fleming. Number 23, Austin Fredrickson. Number 24, Cole McDermott. Number 25, Harrison Lipke. And number 34, Tyler Nelson. Coached by Kevin Orr. Congratulations, Bryson, on a great season. With members of the sectional winning Onalaska boys come forward for first place medals. Number 0, Aiden Larson. Number 1, Victor Desmond. Number 2, Evan Gamoki. Number 4, Max Ryland. Number 5, Sam Kick. Number 10, Ben Fox. Number 11, Michael Scannick. Number 12, Brock Herzig. Number 13, Kevin McGrath. Number 14, Max Klein. Number 15, Matt. Number 23,
Onalaska does it. Hold that trophy up and proud, Coach.
You can tell just the excitement, but also kind of the relief on Coach Cole's face there as he handed that trophy to his team. As you know, we did it. We finally got past that mountain that we had been trying to climb over for so many years since Matt Thomas left. We just hadn't been able to get there. And this group, a special group, you know, a group that has been together for a long time. I see the pictures from the parents of them playing Royals back in the day, and just, you know, just a special group. They are really close friends. Lisa Mack talking about rounding up the guys for their senior moments, and 4 of them were downstairs in their basement. So they really are best friends, and that's a really exciting thing. And you look at their coaching staff. Those guys are really close friends with Chris Ask and Josh Gates and Scott Weed and Ryan DeLong and all those guys that Coach Cole has assembled on staff. They put a lot of time in. You know, it means so much more, I think, when you struggled to make it here as a coach and come so close. You know, returning after an 8-9 year drought, it just means so much.
Onalaska will cut down the nets here. We'll keep it here for that as well. And then I know we're going to try and get to the floor and get a couple interviews if we can.
We'll let the Rice Lake faithful clear out a little bit, and then we'll sneak down there and see if we can't grab, you know, maybe a Gavin McGrath, a senior, 19.7 boards tonight. And I might need the ladder to interview Gavin.
Coach, this game really predicated on defense. It was looking like it was going to be a shootout early. Onalaska really struggled early in the first half while they kept their composure, did what got them here, and overcame a really good opponent in the Rice Lake Warriors, and not only overcame them, but in the second half just shut them down completely.
Yeah, and you know, it looked like we were in for a game there early on. But Coach Cole really great at using timeouts and rallying the troops when he needs to. Just really awesome to see, you know, the community be able to support this, and just the work that these kids have put in to earn this moment. You know, Jeff, you could pan over to Coach Cole here. Just get a little excitement on his face at midcourt as he just embraces these guys.
You know, I almost think it'd be a good time to go catch him if you can, Coach.
Let's grab that headset.
All right, I'm going to turn you off here. We're going to see if we can get Coach Cole, because if there's any time, he's happy right now. And I know he doesn't usually like to do these, so, but we'll see if he's available as Coach Yashinsky will make his way down to courtside here, and we'll see if we can get some interviews as we continue to watch Onalaska cut the nets down here at John Shelton Court. What a special feeling this must be for this team. Do it on your home floor and do it with what got you there. Defense, stellar play, perimeter shooting. And it looks like we're going to get him.
We got him. We Coach, it's been 8-9 years, and we could tell from up top when the buzzer sounded and the excitement, almost the relief of it. It's taken so long to get back to this point and then make it there. What does it mean to celebrate this moment with your kids?
It means everything. You know, these kids have been through so much heartache, you know, obviously with the pandemic, but this group's been through a heck of a lot more than that with some real trying times, things that are much bigger than basketball. And for these guys to persevere and hang together through, you know, some really great seasons the previous 3 years and not get over the hump and then be able to do it on their home floor, their last game on this court, it means the world to me. I'm just so happy and I'm so proud of them.
Really cool moment at the end there. You know, Sam Kick got to get pulled out by himself because of the free throws. Sam's a kid that we know has been through a lot, and you've really been a father figure for him the past couple of years. What'd you say to him? What has his leadership meant to this team?
I just told him I loved him, and I'm just so darn proud of him, and this is why we do it. You know it as a coach, this is why we do it. Just to see that process of those kids going through from the youth level all the way to here, and then have an opportunity like this, and it's just icing on the cake. But just so proud of Sam, and just told him I love them.
Last question, Coach. You got to win it on your home court. You get to sleep in your own bed as you go to the lacrosse center next week. You know, what does it mean to you to be able to win this at home, to play in front of your home crowd, and to get us all over to the lacrosse center next week?
All things considered, you couldn't ask for anything more. You really couldn't. And we're gonna enjoy this for about 24 hours, maybe a little bit less, and then we're gonna get to work, and we're gonna try and go win 2 more.
Coach, congratulations. Proud of you guys. Proud of the team. We're excited to follow you along.
Yeah, Yash, we'll keep it down to you here and see what you can catch here.
Let's see. I'm gonna try and get Gavin
I
here.
think we need to. We haven't talked to him all season. That's a good call. And you just kind of wave him over.
Gavin, they won't let me use the ladder because they're using it to cut it down. But 19 points, 7 boards. Obviously, you are the focus of the game plan tonight. What does it mean for you to get to go play for state next Saturday?
I've been wanting this since forever, man. It's been I've always wanted to go to state, and never got the chance. But this is the year, man. We're going, so it's exciting.
You guys on the team, seniors, best friends. You guys are almost inseparable. How fun is it to get out here with some of your closest friends and be able to celebrate this moment, and then the opportunity to go finish it off next weekend?
I'm so close with everybody on the team, and I couldn't imagine doing it with any other group of guys. Like, on and off the court, these are the guys I want to be with, so it's fun.
Gavin, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team. We look forward to seeing you next Saturday.
All right, Coach Yashinsky, great job as he's going to make his way back up here. And, man, what a scene here at John Shelton Court as the Hilltoppers finally break through. They're going to state. They're staying in the area, heading to the lacrosse center. Final score, 49-23. We'll be back and we'll wrap this one up here as the Onalaska Hilltoppers do it. They advance. And, man, what a feeling it's got to be for that group of young men and that coaching staff. This is high school basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Every time I go to Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante in Onalaska, I have a problem deciding on which menu items to order because they're all so amazing. I mean, how does one choose between Chicago stuffed pizza with that tangy tomato sauce and luscious cheese, or a deep dish pan pizza packed with flavor, or Angelini's thin crust pizza with that magical crunch, lasagna, risotto di pesce, lobster linguine, calamari? Man, this is tough. Hey, at least I know I'll finish the meal with cannolis. Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante on Highway 35 in Onalaska. You're invited to taste the difference.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness. Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130. When you start craving the great taste of Chicago-style Italian beef, sausage, Vienna beef hot dogs, or off-the-spit gyros, or the new Italian sub sandwich packed with imported Italian lunch meat and provolone, it's time for you and 2-3 of your friends to hop in your ride and fill that crave with great Chicago food with attitude. Gino's Chicago beef and hot dogs in Onalaska. You can also have Gino's delivered right to you through the Eat Street app and grab it. Gino's Chicago beef and hot dogs. The real taste of Chicago.
So how about that party last night?
Woo! It was fun, but that's a lot of trash. I just don't know if I can do it.
Come on, are you a trash can or a trash can't?
I'm a trash can.
You're a what?
I'm a trash can!
Say it proud.
Can!
Hey, you gonna eat that?
More like potassium. Am I right? Am I right?
That's a good one.
It's brown, but it tastes yellow.
Boldly mixed, mad flavors is what you'll find at BA Burrito Company on Copeland Avenue in La Crosse. Steak is back at BA. You wanted it, and you got it with the Steakhouse Burrito. If it's a great lunch special you're looking for, look no further. 3 BA tacos and a fountain drink for just $5.99 from 11 to 2 p.m. in-store only.
The February special is the Seafood Burrito for Lent. Rice, seafood salad mix, cheese, and lettuce. It's what makes it delicious.
Want the boldly mixed mad flavors of BA Burrito delivered right to your door? Order online with the Eat Street, Grubhub, or Grab It apps, and you're staring at a BA creation before you know it.
What's up, Rick? I just want to give you a quick thank you from myself, SFS, and all the Onalaska families out there. This season, you've done an excellent job of giving us an opportunity to watch high school sports and enjoy some athletics in a year when we normally didn't think we would be able to. So just having your broadcasts as an option and being able to tune in for a couple hours every night has meant a lot to a lot of people, and we couldn't be more appreciative for all the work you've done. Thank you from myself on a personal level for helping me get my own operation started up here and being supportive through that. So thank you so much. Congrats on 1,000 subscribers. Can't wait to see what you've got in store next season.
Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota. The attorneys at Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC have decades of combined experience fighting insurance companies and have recovered more than $100 million for their clients since their founding. Call today for a free consultation, 608-784-4370, or visit fitzpatricklaw.com. Whether it's a personal injury case, workers' compensation, social security disability, or environmental claims, Fitzpatrick Skemp and Butler LLC, serving Wisconsin and Minnesota, but right here in Onalaska. No fees unless they win.
Thank you, Rick, for everything that you do. Lydia and I appreciate you.
Thank you, Rick, and your team for covering all the girls' games. We all really appreciate you, and you do a good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rick Frankie.
Thank you. Thank you for broadcasting our games.
Hey, Rick, just wanted to say thank you for you and your team for broadcasting our sports. The Onalaska Girls High School team really appreciated you this year.
Onalaska does it. They advance to state, taking out the Rice Lake Warriors here in the sectional final at John Shelton Court. 49-23 the final score. And Coach, such a moment down here with this group of young men. Coach Cole, so proud of this team, and got a little emotional talking about Sam there. You know, such a tight-knit group, you know, you can see it just amongst themselves, you know, that they were determined to get there this year. And I think that their defensive play showed that throughout the season. They never backed down in this one. It looked like Rice Lake was going to make it interesting. But again, that second half, so impressive with how they shut down the Warriors. And can't say enough about that. They've been doing it all year. It's their calling card. Now they move on to the lacrosse center, where they're going to face some pretty tough opponents. You know, that defense is going to have to be top-notch going into next weekend. And, you know, it's our last broadcast of the season. You know, unfortunately, we cannot go to the lacrosse center due to the contract for WIAA. However, we will be watching, and we wish this group of young men the best of luck.
Yep, I'll be in the stands. It'll be fun to go be a spectator a little bit. It's been, hey, I'll tell you what.
Hey, you don't have to work.
Nope, but it's been fun. You know, I want to thank you. I want to thank Rick Frankie. I'm also getting some heat here from the social media about mentioning the sweet chili burger way too many times. So more than I've mentioned my wife. So I'd also like to thank my wife for for allowing the opportunity to come up here to call some games with you guys. You know, we got some busy schedules at home with just a lot of things that we're up to. So
absolutely.
Appreciate the opportunity that you guys have given me to come up. It's been fun. It's been fun with these guys, you know, and we look at it in a season that you just never knew what was going to happen. You know, you didn't know if a season was going to happen, and I think that adds to the emotion. Here we are, ready to sign off with sending a team to the lacrosse center to state, and that just adds to the excitement, and just really appreciate everybody that has made this thing go this year, from the school board to Mr. Todd Antoni, to the administration here at the high school, to the community that supported our efforts. So appreciate all those people.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, we do want to thank also our sponsors, and we love our sponsors, and, you know, we thank them for giving us the ability to put these games on the air. You know, we got football coming up, Yash, in August, and I know you'll have your head wrapped around that shortly, and we'll hopefully I will get some sponsors for that as well. As you know, we can't make these happen without them, and we love what they bring us and bring to the table, and we definitely love to promote their products. So we appreciate that here at CRSN. Yasha, from a personal standpoint for me, I loved working with you this season. Your attention to detail, your ability to really break the game down has been really great for me, and to have somebody that comes in and it's just a top-notch professional. You did a great job this year in your first season, so thank you. I appreciate it,
Scotty. I look forward. I'm hoping that Rick signs me on. We'll see what kind of contract we can work out and see what kind of signing bonus.
Are you a free agent now?
Free agent, I guess.
Are you pulling a Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson here, or what?
Well, nobody's got me under contract except my wife. My wife's got me under contract. Other than that, though, we are we're open for negotiations. So no, I'm looking forward to getting back here next year and calling some more with you.
Yeah, we look forward to it too. And we can't have these games without our cameraman Jeff Ross, who does a tremendous job. And Jeff getting a picture of us there. I'm glad that he panned out on me right away. Thanks, Jeff.
Talk about a way.
No one wants to see that.
Talk about a way to kill viewership.
Yeah,
put
no
that
kidding.
camera on us.
Yeah, I saw the viewership, and now it just went. Oh, there's a spike. There it goes. All right. Anyways, man, what a way to end the season, Coach. Going to state. 49-23, the final score for the Onalaska Hilltopper boys. For Jeff Ross on camera, for the coach Tom Yashinsky, I'm Scotty Gran, and as we always say, good night now.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of playoff basketball on the Cooley Region Sports Network, presented to you by Fitzpatrick, Skemp, and Butler, LLC, serving injured and disabled clients in Wisconsin and Minnesota, and by iBoomerang, tools that return a profit, Bill Genius, I Go for Less Travel, and wearable technology, iBoomerang.com. Also by the Onalaska Athletic Booster Club. Become a member at anaboosters.com. Hilltopper Athletics on CRSN have also been brought to you by
Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Big Al's Lacrosse, great pizza since 1979. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, natural, gentle, and effective care. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference. Cooley Bank, bank with confidence. The Crow Lacrosse, American Gastropub, and Bourbon Bar. Noble Insurance, building strong relationships to secure your future. Also by Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Cooley Golf Bowl, the #1 recreational facility in Onalaska. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Howie's Lacrosse, thank you for 75 years. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Seven Rivers region since 1984. B.A. Burrito Company, boldly mix mad flavors, delivered right to your door. And by Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. King Street Kitchen La Crosse, traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. Jones Construction, award-winning builder specializing in remodels and new construction. Geno's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with attitude. And by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers.
This has been a Cooley Region Sports Network sports presentation. Cooley Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN. SN.